In an ancient kingdom, as the first rays of sunrise touched the quiet rooftops, life began slowly softening. A gentle breeze moved through the narrow stone streets. It was a peaceful morning, but today destiny was quietly preparing a test no one expected. In this calm village lived a young man named Aaron. His life was simple. His clothes were humble, but his heart was good. People often said that Aaron carried a light inside him, one that made others feel safe. Every morning, Aaron helped the villagers, sometimes lifting a heavy pot for an elder, sometimes playing with the children, sometimes giving away his own food. He believed that kindness makes life meaningful. Unbeknownst to him, someone was watching. From the palace balcony, the king had been observing Aaron for many days. He saw the boy's sincerity, honesty, and gentle heart. So one day, he decided to test him to see if Aaron's goodness was matched with discipline and focus. A royal guard arrived at Aaron's home carrying a golden scroll sealed by the king. Villagers gathered in shock. Why would the king call a simple boy like Aaron? With trembling hands, Aaron opened the scroll. It was an invitation to the palace. But not just for a visit, it was a test. Later that day, Aaron stood before the massive golden gates of the palace. He felt incredibly small, his heart pounding like a drum. But he stepped forward anyway. The palace halls were grand and echoing, filled with silence, light, and the weight of importance. Aaron walked nervously across the polished marble floor, each step echoing louder than the last. The king sat on his throne holding a delicate crystal bowl filled with water. Inside it floated a single lotus petal. He said softly, "Aaron, carry this bowl through the palace and return without spilling even a drop." Aaron accepted the bowl with trembling hands. The crystal felt fragile. One mistake, and everything would shatter. Aaron walked slowly through the corridors, his eyes focused solely on the bowl. He could hear his heartbeat. His palms were sweating. Each step felt heavier than the last. Suddenly, dancers appeared before him. Musicians played loudly. Colors swirled. People shouted. The palace became chaotic, as if the whole world wanted him to fail. Aaron's hands trembled, but he held on. "I can do this. I can do this," he repeated to himself. His fear and determination wrestled inside him. At last, the noise disappeared. The corridor became quiet again. The throne room doors were open. He was almost there. But just as he stepped inside, Aaron stumbled. A single drop of water escaped the bowl, falling, glittering in the light, and then it hit the floor. The king watched silently. No anger, no shouting, just a calm, disappointed sadness in his eyes. Aaron fell to his knees. He felt he had failed everything. His kindness, his intentions, his effort all ruined by one mistake. Tears rolled down his cheeks. The king walked to him and placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "My child," he said, "a good heart is precious, but without focus, a good heart can lose everything." A lotus blooms only when the water around it is still. In the same way, a life blooms only when the mind is disciplined. Aaron returned to his village that day not defeated but wiser. He now knew that intentions matter, but discipline decides destiny. Distraction makes you lose everything. Discipline gives you more than you can imagine.